mara wa swana o nhloile ka nhloya
Sure.
o sa nrat le na go rat
Yeah.
on nthoka diang e re shootela kwa let me shoot this guy vernacular when I see a broke bitch my wallet ampe pula o ntswela kae makhani bars never similar when niggas approach me mkhaga ke zobola zob ke di kupula eish anga thomore ke di kupula a break codes size kholo big toes and I make those tate mogolo if you knows I've been ever since ke sale dambi ne ke betha flow ya go javisa mabanzi kasi dlala ga dipitira tsikinya kasi ya gara tsikinya se re go botse ka attitude ya bomre pa bona
Sure.
bomre pa braga le nna ya tpala bona
Yeah. Sanbonani Dumelang Abusheninda. My name is Jack, the black god, the black shikwembo. Abuti wateka ifamba quick fast. Way. Wow. That introduction, it hits. And yeah, welcome to your number one fan. Today I'm having an interesting artist, but I would like to define him as an interesting character to be alive on this earth. So I will leave the introduction here high for you I can introduce her because I don't wanna, introduce a hanyane, man. People have ways of tagazelaring themselves, Swizzy.
Exe fere ya show dintang Swizzy Daphilaso supolona Remaking psycho overcomer wa gona re duga wa go shisha ikela tsa strata wa go shara bereka jwang le ga ithobela ka ofela molweni sa dibonana
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to your number one fan. I think you are the second, if not the third, guest on this program. You mentioned something, and I've been hearing in most of times when I go through your videos. Swizzy Daphilaso micro psycho. Why that?
Super lunatic Remaking psycho. Swizzy Daphilaso.
Sure.
Okay, it's like super. What understand that super I mean?
Sure.
Like super lunatics like they're those crazy people. Understand?
Sure.
Nah, I get you I like.
Sure.
Or level perform braga.
Yeah.
Can also listen to my music. I go sharp.
Yeah.
Marake sharp. Like like only 6 personalities. Na grand sharp and go chelo. Personalities are different.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why I'm lunatics, because I get normal, like abnormal. I understand.
Okay. So the name, did you give it to yourself or the name you were given by people?
Yeah, I feel like a strata. So it's like obviously we are language or
Oh, okay.
So since music in like hip hop, so I had to take it go English side. Understand? Because what's it and stuff.
Sure.
So I remember in America, hey, that's why you know super lunatic macro psycho macro. It's something that's why we take 6 personalities. So macro is something that is big, it's huge in one. Okay. So I'm macro, not micro. Micro it's mean. So I'm you, bro. Like, understand?
Sure.
So psycho. Obvious. That's friends. That's crazy.
Sure.
Crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, no limit. Yeah, that's how it is in fact. So Swizzy Daphilaso, it's like Swizzy is like a shining an idea, the philosopher of the philosophers.
Aish. Okay.
So it's a great idea from the street, like the street cook philosopher.
The philosophy with the same name from Yagai. By the way, Swizzy is my cousin, right? So I get the philosophy, it was derived from Pilusa.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, like what's it
yeah.
So kasi baba nchiba mbija the Pilusa, the Piloso.
Sure.
So and it's philosopher. Philosophy.
Yeah, there's a PH somewhere.
One understand that. So that's why. Bambija the Piloso, which is nice because this is Sauta. understand that we cannot say our Daphilaso. Sure, ke on.
Sure.
Nothing is wrong. Remember 6 personalities, superluminary, macropsycho. Swizzy Daphilaso, the Daphilaso.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay, sharp. Yeah, before we dive deeper, I want to challenge you something. I want to challenge you with something I meant to say. So, I want us to play a game. Ne?
Sure.
And on this game, I call it an alphabet race. Since you are in the music industry, you're going to call artist names according to alphabets.
Okay.
Within a space of, let me just say 90 seconds.
All
And
right.
it is 1 hour 30 seconds.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, according to the alphabet A, B, C, D, E.
Jamo Sauta or
Any, just in G.
worldwide.
Yeah. Any.
Okay.
And it goes in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A,
Aries,
B,
Big Sean,
C,
Casper,
D,
Daphilaso,
E,
MT,
F,
FEZ,
G,
G-Eazy,
H,
Habanero,
I,
India,
J,
Jack,
K,
Calfoot,
L,
LL Cool J,
M,
Morale,
N,
Nate Africa,
O,
Obi, Trice,
P,
P. Diddy,
Q, What's the time? Okay, Q, R,
Remrizi,
S,
Sexy Red,
T,
T-Pain,
U,
Unique Wizard,
V,
V-Beats,
W, Y,
Younger,
2, 1, time. At least not bad. Yeah, not bad. It shows because I would like to do this because I think it's a significant thing because it highlights on how can I put this? How well do you know the surrounding in the industry that you are in? Because I've realized there's some people who when they are in a certain industry, they only look at themselves. They don't look at other people or they don't know who is in the same industry with them.
yeah, sure,
Yeah. So I just want to see, okay, also Lona, you having to think of this name, it can also highlight on what spectrum in the industry do you think on? Like with me myself as someone in the acting industry, I like following local content too much more than international because I relate more to local, and I know before you can go obviously international, you need to also still start local. We understand?
no,
Sharp. So let's dive into your upbringing as before you discover this talent of music. You as Matomi.
yeah.
Yes.
I would say mfethu na music industry it's only like I don't know redula kasi wa bona. So lo dula kasi baraka kwa tsebe strata ka strata wa kushisha.
Sure.
There will be where lo reng strata ka tsebe wa kushisha.
Sure.
Mara una le mo lo reng o ka tsebe. Ora o tse go diagala eng mang ke mang. Cause tsona go kasi every day o tla motho mo ntšha. Ba bangwe ba tsena ba shift wa kushisha. It's only industry.
Okay.
I wanna know braga nanga o botsa something or today as we speak we have like more than 3,000 new artists around Jozi. New. But how decide today we're starting to do music.
Sure.
That's why I only the upcoming new talent and everything. So I wouldn't say much. I wouldn't regard someone as like language work and stuff. Not for now, because like different in this industry. Art braga art. I want to everybody is good. So question how well do I know the industry? Since I'm being Swizzy the philosopher.
On that one, I was saying on the names, having to call out the names, it shows on what spectrum do you think, according to the industry that you are in. How broad is your mindset? I understand that, Ebiang. Of course, for example, if not in the acting industry and you're saying, tell me names, and I'm like, okay, Idris Elba, Jason Statham, you can also tell, okay, this guy now mentally, he's international. Because I'm thinking of people international wise.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
that means that obviously from the local level, analyze it or mention it, now it's getting to the international level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I namnangare fit. Thinking good na music so like batho ba bantshi ka ba tseba braya ba bona le ba lo reng na a ba ntseba go shi na cause na motho ke no mo tseba ka re wena no today o dlala treke and then I love that song e be go botšiša mna ke ma motho mo dlala mo sharp ke motho mo so ke Swizzy the philos and then e be ke mo checka da wa bo and then ka thomo mo rata so like na music ke phela ka ona braya like 24 hours
Sure.
Now nantongwe ke dianga ntle music braya.
So do you remember the first day? Or you know what? I'm doing this. Maybe let me start by saying what inspired you.
Yeah,
we all have different stories on how did I start to become a musician, a bass guitarist. We all have that thing of saying this is how it started. Yeah.
Now it's about the anganori go straight. I would go on nagidi musician mara. Not the musician tela di khonang like go ngwala di be di record.
Okay.
Ke batho ba phelanga music full time. Ever since 6 salem fana go botsa lega Oledia from Oledi Magriza anke kaofela jarting. Ogushish. And in fact music all go wona ba tele ja braga ka tshepa bona hip hop braga. Na braga go di steki hip hop. Yeah, from ga Oledi braga. I wanna bo Britney Winston, bo Michael Jackson. I wanna bantse ba no di dlala bona.
Sure.
So ke gcina le na ke dia ke di teleje. Na pene ke thomore ke re ke dia music braga. Ke thomile ka ono mambola di koshanyana tsa batho. Ke ba bona tsa mogale bo MC Hammer, bo Eminem.
Sure.
Eno ba re go ona Tupac braga azanga ba mo firstana azanga go ba mdlala. Abo tsengare ke revisita kwa mra wa bona. Le bo Biggie Small wa bona. Azanga ba badlala bona badlala bo Tony Braxton, bo Michael Jackson, bo MC Hammer ona go shanyana tse di so. So nna tsa bo Tupac tsa bo Biggie ke nna ke di collectileng ile collection ya ka from ke thomo rata music nna ka bona.
Okay.
Ke go ranu a bona le manyora ba tshela. Ke mo ke thomileng gore nna ka bona nna ke a repa jwa music.
Okay.
Ke ntse ke no khafula di line tsa bona.
Yeah.
Until ka bo 2008 outing wa bona ya ngwalela verse ebile nga se lebala and verse ngwale tshingona ngwale tshi verse ya motho.
Do you still remember it?
Yeah.
We would love to hear.
Outsela ngwale tshi verse ya outing wa re ke too less. Iri shootela kwa let me shoot this guy vernacular when I see a broke bitch my wallet ampe pula untswela ka makhani bars never similar when niggas approach me mkhaga ke zobola zob ke di kupula eish anga thomore ke di kupula a break codes size kholo big toes and I make those tate mogolo if you knows I've been ever since ke sale dambi ne ke betha flow ya go javisa mabanzi kasi dlala ga dipitira tsikinya kasi ya gara tsikinya so like right tswa ka bona ngwala verse ko rang a tlongwalela verse e be sna chorus nna ka ngwala chorus ke kry-ile beat
Sure.
ka e betha wa bona
Yeah.
braga ka ba famous ka ba musician o tlona moo evan mfananyana monyane wa nagane o die jwang and braga gape nna ke nna motho o le loreng braga na bona na a ke tsore jwang a se re ke tepotsa na mara braga ne ke tshwere microphone ke namela stage so
Yeah.
shitse ke tepoditse dilo tse dintšhi gore na wena ntho e naganang ka nna ke wena da
Sure.
nna ke tlo dia ntho e ke diang ke a vaya
Sure.
and braga o ska ba mfa mistake wa nnametša godimo stage braga that's why nna batho ba bantšhi a banya go nnametša stage ba tseba
Sure.
ya na wa bona le tsheba ka re wena Jack wa performer no
Sure.
ka performer no braga ke tsebe gore o tlamehile o yo tsube something o ba o diena a di a boa
Sure.
mo di a boa braga
Okay.
yeah
Interesting. So I got the sense of saying you've been a big fan of hip hop. You love hip hop, right? And I think also having to look into where we come from. Hip hop was more of a dominant music. Same applies with Bukwaito and all that. And then at some point in life, Amapiano started invading in. And then we saw some of people who were doing hip hop also jumping into Amapiano. Because the transition was kind of smooth and rough. And then it provoked a lot of conversations, dialogues to say Amapiano is taking over the music industry. Amapiano iwisha hip hop. Hey, most people are no longer listening to hip hop because Amapiano is taking over the music industry itself.
Yeah.
So would you agree on that? And also when Amapiano started being a popular music that is now being played in most, do you think a lot of hip hop artists lost the spirit? Do you feel like a lot of hip hop artists felt threatened?
What's already issue?
Yeah.
Mona mapiano braga mapiano no mapiano braga tshwere entle ke no a tshwere le fase wa bona.
Sure.
Nka se re South Africa.
Sure.
Cause no go ro lebella braga a go tsena go bo ma Asia da o tsena o binela piano and lie o kushish so ke ntho ngolo rengo ka se resist wa bona. Mara o didn't say ore a bolaile hip hop braga hip hop mfethu ka se bolai. Hip hop is an ancestor of the industry, musical industry. You understand? Because if you got teleja mapiano braga like key elements of hip hop. Pela mapiano braga wa repiwa. Mo di mapiano wa repiwa. Wa singiwa, wa gushisha.
Sure.
Just that key different instrument. You understand? Rega se re bo mrepa ba ile go ara Amapiano, who would say music, you know, like hip hop. Hip hop no ega style se same. Braga go tell ja the artist ja o tsona bo vocalist, ba rapper bo diamond.
Sure.
Sure. Le ba ba, you know where na ina the artist ja mapiano a get tsebe.
Sure.
Cause you know bo ja neta na braga na mapiano I get feel.
You know, so if you were given a chance, to feature in an Amapiano song, would you jump onto that opportunity, or you'll be like, an Amapiano next?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, depend. Alori, apa braga na rahang rogushish. Na pe na bangwe hip hop rogushish jablo braga robile di pelo abon. Khale ri tuna ra ene. Sometimes raja ga na bongwe abon. And no apa ke dry season for hip hop ga level la utsabot.
Sure.
Rogushish. Via mapiano le kombo rogushish.
Sure.
Di go muga mo abon. Ke dry season braga so no all artist tlamelo make sure braga go. No, it's about the hustle. No, it's not about the status. Or I'm a rapper. When I can spit bars and everything. No, ke hustle. I wanna bra. And I brag up when I was talking about Pamba. Unal magitalo romanal talent. Bra. Unal tolong umteli jogu sure. Maram fit over again. Strata slow roba pay. That's why unal wata benchivaloring. What's over the drugs. No, about to about the trongo. By the amitlo. Unal talent about to almarnete or the opportunity. Adi or brag. Ozoka lebella South Africa, it's limited for certain group. You understand? Well, or now man, whatever man you didn't have.
Sure.
The bribe di anyake ya mitlholo go fela. So o bribe ka eng? Braga o honore wena o phande 10 rand o reka brotho e fedile ka mo banya ka bribe. O dzena nyo go betha house breaking ba o tshware ne batlo go.
You mentioned something hore strata se roba dipelo and all that. So in your life in general and also in your music journey, or let me say career, right? Are there any two moments that you can highlight for like the best day, or the day, Lauren, you can say, oh, this day was lit, music wise, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe let's say an opportunity presented itself and the day, Lauren, you could say, this was the day where, Lauren, I broke down. I agree. We live with that thing of saying, you need to be strong. Life is in a little ups and downs. But when I let something, in your musical career, there was a point where something happened, and you felt like, this is it, no more. It's done.
Yeah.
Do you have those moments?
Yeah. Okay,
sure.
Ananto shapu ko rekile ka kopana le uthengwe bona ke sa bloma ka mo Alex.
Sure.
Authila ke fashion designer one. He's from Maputo. His name is Martino. He's a fashion designer. So na ko le tracking wa ga bona. Actually so ra remixa and then we push a Brenda like you mention. So that man ngrela gig da go Maputo bona. It was a fashion show. It was the biggest fashion show ya go Maputo. It was 2019 towards no yona na go ne ka June. I still remember RIP Mawaza rangwani aga braga bona ene na go ke le Maputo braga ke na go batlo bola braga ka molwa go. Bona batlo mthuntsha damane mo listening. Amthuba bro wa bona. Na ba mfone tshibile ke performer cause ne le ka di 16 ja June.
Sure.
Okushisha performer da ba mfonela mfeta ba brao mfethu vaile ne bile ke re ba ralo ga bo apena kumnate braga di cheka di tswile o bona kradi o bona visa wa fly wa phela.
Sure.
Maputa sharp ne le mo lo ring ya gone go share music o na le something nyana se lo ring braga ka thabisha le ona lo re berekisha jwang e ro kushisha mara braga tsa botlhoko a di fade na all my life braga since ke music braga braga na khale ke bona mitlholo bona ba le tsore ka mara industry braga ona le majita ba lo ring fit ba tlo no tshela lo ena so no mara o jiga so ba re re tloela mbo kush.
Sure.
Cause mfetho ha re tshwana bona are different ka mara industry. Okush.
Sure.
O aganyo go tlo pusha choose ya and braga gape remember hore if you are the best on what you do mfetho you become a threat.
Sure.
How to be easy le majita ba ka sonya ke mo gofilwe.
Sure.
Cause already mfetho it's like you are taking the bread off the table for bona cause ba tse ba re shata re king jake no re ka motsentsha no re ka motsentsha spacing phela image ya is deleted.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
So it's not like majita grand shop sometimes asora banya go itshuna mara ba lebele tseleng le site ya bona hore hape da mane no khawatha di career tsa re. Mara not knowing hore braga gape success ya everyone e ka tla ka wena so everyone mo ka mo re dutse ka fela wena o ka pop everyone a tsoa go ka tsoga di families tse more than 50.
Sure.
Ka lebaka la motho.
Sure.
Mara cause we black and jaga ayo braga rena ntho rena nang fela ke re selfish rena la rena ka borena bo ene mo le no gono bona re botse na ntho e tlompalela nyaka mang Swizzy the flow so mara ka se mo fa ka zo lebele tsere Swizzy the flow sa po go tsuwima aka tla change mo change ena so re ka mkho rena mfutna a ke nya go tlhokobelela dilo tse ba di diagetse ka mo ra music braga cause braga music o tlo bethisa ka paranoia. Ga ba bantši ba dile music braga ba tloge na gale re dia music braga ba bantši ba dile ba ba tloela ba bangwe ba ipolaile ba bangwe no ke bonyaope ba kusha gore ke mihlolo braga e kusha botlhoko mfeto ba bona a se ntho le reng o ka re braga e shimfeto ke no tšentšitše le re kusha botlhoko ka strata braga bona.
Sure.
mara mfetho nna re no leba modimo re sa phela re sa kgone ho pusha bo
Sure.
le ba bangwe ba batlang ba ska re ba tshabo dia music no nyaka go robele pelo wa bona
Sure.
ya o tsebe nto we nyakang cause modimo aga no testa for na go telele ne mara lo tsa di tlo ba shapo cause already you know around o ra o tsere 10 rand o tlamile o e berekise o di wa ebo cause sometimes wa ka lo ka tshwara a go fa tsona ka o fela and you don't know nothing about or tlamile dilo tse o di bereke jwang o tsena o dia dilo tse wrong wa ebo so fit.
So now you mentioned something like about I'll just go racial on this one, saying what about black people, right? So are you saying what blacks, especially like in music industry, to do the collaborations, it's hard?
Yeah, and it's not hard.
Just when someone before aka collaborate alone, or let's say maybe feature you, they always have that thing of saying this one might outshine me. Yeah,
ke jealous lo positive negative energy wa bona.
Sure.
Cause injaga braga bona collaboration mfetho perekishone ya nyake wa bona.
Sure.
Braga kono ba kotsi jwang ka pa jwa mara o le wana ha o na le maga o te pataka na go lwena pena go ya vaya braga na go ai mona na go e ka so yemile ba bona no le rutsi so braga se tlo fitile how many minutes almost over 30 minutes maybe 1 hour or something o bushish ya vaya na mara at least una le ntho re diang wa bona.
Sure.
So a ka senya na go braga na go ka se jigele mrao ntho tlemelo etsebe every time ma bona.
Sure.
Yona ntho nya ka ngombotsa yona no re mona philos re virus studio ro spana ya fries re virus spana no to ra take it like child sinning wa mpona e be se tsuno na ra damane lo ipona wa ipona wa bona shimfiti le pride mfiti and I feel like mostly abona majita na ga iri a bona ga re lo mjita ga rona le pride o tlo khawathe ya braga wa bona.
Sure.
Okay.
You mentioned studio now. I just love how this is going, because I'm more of deriving questions from what you're just saying. You understand? Now you mentioned studio. I would like you to take me through your creative process. Like we there's something that needs to happen, or there's something that we need to see or hear for us to start creating something. Because you don't just wake up and be like, okay, where's the pen and a paper? I wanna write a verse or ringing. Sometimes maybe go somewhere and you're like, man, maybe I can. What's this in your language? Is it sampling? Go sample. Like I've seen it. Mostly it was done by the late AKA. Mostly would take like an old school song and then I'm modifying it somewhere somehow.
Yeah, but sample, yeah.
Sure, something. So when
I remake, I get sample. It's like you're sampling the instrument, like beat.
Sure.
So remake, it's like remaking the song in other way. Maybe you just change the flows, maradi. The lyrics is still the same thing.
The same. So yeah, when your creative process, like when before, what inspires you? Something until to a point where you get into the studio.
Ana braga na music wa ka uthele jobon. My music is this way, braga. Like na music wa is just based on the hood, braga. Because na kira music oloring ku direla like the surrounding, you understand?
Sure.
I got the surrounding are worldwide. What I'm saying on my music, someone out there in Europe can still relate to that.
Okay.
Because in braga, it's like yeah. If you're not rich, you're poor, or middle class.
Sure.
And if you learn something about the struggle, obviously there's someone who's struggling out there. Would relate.
Sure.
You understand where I come from, what's happening.
Sure.
Busy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why wanna brag? So na music wa ka mfethu braga na ke vibrant and like versatile because no level la phena ke di hip hop fan
okay
like fetjo botsa no re na mapiano a ya feel like na le di go se tshiding tsa mapiano nya
sure
mara ke sanga ga di drop ga re ke drop ile nyana tshiding mo tse pedi na braga na like mapiano braga it's auna mapiano mona hana direct la ro ka fa story braga na re di storyteller mfethu na re di poet braga re fa story o tell ke le wena go kgothatsa if you have to cry all if you na wa o thabe
sure
wa ngushore go bolela ga
sure
so like na music it's based on emotions and fetho ke vibrant or yeah no ke le kompo mapiano or hip hop always I keep it real njalo and I keep it real
okay
wa understand
sure
na a ke sample na ke ngwala ntho le ring ya diragala goba indiragalletse goba idiragalletse one of the guys I know or one of the girls
sure
you know
sure
ona le go shengwa ka ba re ke wake up ke dropile ka duga ke project ya 2018 oh emanyana duga ka oh my name is duga project ya 2018
sure
agere ke duga ya my name is duga hona le tracking wa re ke wake up kwa a ka tshela tsa story sa ona ke bolela ka story sa ngwanyana lo reng grand shapo ke ngwanyana lo re na le shapo dilo tsa ba shapo a yazgela phasa metric a yazgela fihla sgela gcina lo reng sgela ba baisa ke dichomi drop out because sgela no thomonyo gore wa iphandela ka mail and stuff o gcina lo re lo tsa di tsamaya shapo gcina le pregnant mara sa khone go shore baby daddy ke mang and stuff wa kushisha
yeah
so ngwana o ile a find out or grand shapo go setse go le late are o ya high since tsamaya are o ya yo ba botsa re phela no gona le ngwana and everything a ke tsebe baby daddy a gre lo re mamazala wa kula
sure
and the time o tlhokofetse bo ma 2 years back ke bolela story sa le nga sa diragala nna somebody else told me mara I want name drop
sure
I'm a storyteller njaka I'm like a journalist ke collect like you na so ke bala everything you might not even know mara one day you listen to my song and say damn this guy up over like at the very same moment eloring idira age ongushare jwang yeah sure that's how I do music braya gabana ke dingwe yeah it's fun na street because most of the artists I feel like the artists je dintshi di special ka something alone but dira like lo tse dintshi bra
sure
ba bangwe net fela gore ba tshaba ntšha di emotions tša bona mo pampiring ba tshaba di ngwala because ba bona ha re tshwane braya bona le di self esteem ja rena di tshwana thola re motho braga ona le mathata mara na ba re artist e polaile mfethu o tlhotse ke eng ngwala ntho e wa recorder ra kwa mathata ra za mo thusa
I get you because also I get to be glad now there's an evolution that is happening in the hip hop industry because me growing up and by the way I've tried to do hip hop yeah and I think that's where I would say my poetic skills came from it. However, I was not a good performer on stage, but I was a good deliver. Then I was like, I'm not gonna do something alone. I'm going to shy now to be on stage and perform. Because now it required a certain energy to be on stage, to be like, doing those dances. Anyway, as I was saying, what the evolution in the music industry, because growing up by then, most of people who were doing hip hop, they would talk about how they have lots of girls, money, supercars. I understand, and it became too typical and repetition of one thing, because in every song you'll find someone talking about money, and so I don't know whether by then was it inspired because it was during the times Jabu, Eminem, as you mentioned, your Lil Wayne. That's all we had in most cases, even if they were storytellers, but they would want to talk about chains, the diamond chains, the grills and all that. I understand. So I would say I'm very happy. There's people in this industry who are taking a different route. The music is not just the music about flexing their their material things. Duka, you mostly host I'll just call it a festival.
Yeah.
And you host these events in different spaces. That's something that I've realized, and when I do research.
Yeah.
The recent one was the one that you did now in April, where you're having other artists who are going to perform.
Yeah.
Well, I understand. I know the motivation behind that is to create the network. It is to create the platform to those who are not given the platform to do, right? But if you can tell me, who is involved behind that? Are you doing it like from straight your pocket alone? There's no people everything from beginning till end. Is this you alone?
Yeah, braga na what's up with na bone ke le so braga bona that's every day ga rapela re mna modimo mna go pela romele mna batho ba tlo nthusang bona na braga na ona motho nthusang bona na ntho ngwe ga ke diela braga bona
Sure,
cause mfete ke bona sometimes the opportunity I don't know ke tlela bona if no ba bona re wazama braga bona ba tlo khona go thusa never since ke thomo host braga no motho nthusitse.
sure.
Sorry yona eo ke tshwereng o lebelle tse dingwe di event a di tshwana yengwe gona bona damane o hostile mara go shota dale the reason why is because of ke tshuna ke le wana bona.
Sure.
Yeah, cause no I'm fetu lo o wima di bathekele wana braga one man a ona motho nthusa. Yeah, if o bona na re di thoche ka ofela di festival tse ka ofela mona le motho sponsor nix. Yeah, ke nna da wabona.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you feel nga rona go nthusa tlamo re span.
Yeah, and I think it's a brave initiative, because not everyone can host an event and have people who are coming there to perform. And I don't know how you guys negotiate when it comes to payments, or others are saying, no, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing where you're going. I'm coming to perform for free because I want us to push this initiative. You understand?
Yeah.
Which, according to me, I would say it's an achievement, or it's a success. You understand? Because not everyone can do that. It comes with a lot of logistics.
Braga mona nthongolongwe ke matla modimo bona.
Sure.
Le nna sometimes ke na le botsisha gore why ke khona ho host a festival e be successful o performiwe everybody have da
and everyone have a safe, because
everyone have a safe mona dilo dia la batho ba hosta dilo ka usane ba re o hile motho mo eventing.
True. I remember back then when I used to attend hip hop session kokasi komafatla, right? There used to be the beef. Back then, there used to be like many hip hop crews.
Yeah.
And beef here on next, I understand, or like, or it was from where we know beef here mostly amaji that's typically coming from Banyana, but that one it was beyond that. It was not even Banyana.
Who's the best?
Was it because of this crew it's better than this one? Because hip hop session wafitla, it's fun. And you know what? After that, and I was like, when is this gonna end? Sure.
Braga le nna ya tpala bona. Braga wa bona too much re lebella lifestyle too much wa bona ya bo America wa bona. So ke nthololong e khawatha unity kara industry wa bona. Who's better than who? I'm better than who? I'm better than this. Why ke nthololong ena ya ntena ka rap grand sharp wa bona.
Sure.
Cause ntwe e feletse ba personal. Levelela no sharp. By which a culture ne. Mara remember mfethu we come from different families. Abo no ka slombo tsa rona o robala ka cheesy le borotho le juice na go robala ka tlala wa tla wa nyoko braga motho wa bona motho le reng o hungry braga o dangerous. Motho le hungry braga a ka uja o phela. so batho ba kgone ho bona different or phelelo tsa di beef ke dilo tse I would say ka moka se ka mo re di bitsa di cheese boy and stuff wa bona di beef ke dilo tsa mo TV tse di yang maniga wa America because of push the content and stuff they don't really do it in real life. So mo ka se braga bona no ka ithoma yona za ene o tloka ba re damane ba mohlabile o hlokofetse kae ola ona le cheese una le brotho ola o hungry and want disrespect mara bona ba ile mo ba influencer ke di social media and le batho ba bangwe ba no ra it's a culture mara I thoma ifitla mo pelong ga motho mongwe a isa le culture it's real
sure
braga nega o angre ga botsa ka ape na ka mrap it's not like no change ga re ke di alkom ke sa rap o di malkom ba go
sure
le nna na ape na nga se dumele motho a o ntse ba go tsebo ka se disrespect so re tlolwa o ka se no fitla wa re ka this is the culture of fitla ba mbotsa ba reng nyana a kenya go roa la dumela roana ka ba roani on
producers
ba roani wa ka no ke go for example a o ntse ba go tsebe nna ke tswala ke pusha jalo tjaka instead or mbotsa re braga wa tsare ke fitla nna ke na motho mso a re spane ka ofela o di wena o tlo nlata go di session go fitla go go shitsi ona le langwe tsa bona tsa bo pussy motherfucker wa twa go shishi a re tseba
okay
wa ebo ke ntho e khosang ho and le ona e dira it is a gangsterism and again to re try yang odiang go e fedisa braga because nna go tsheka ra ere loring di Grootman ba ne ba dia same thing di beef tsa bona ne le gangsterism and remember next salim fan le nna ka gcina ke diang ke follow le nyana tsa gangsterism be re ntse le ka the energy sha ke mang ke generation e re olanga mara yona gore instead of unity re alwa braga re lwela eng re lwela eng braga mola ga o tshwere ranta re tlhakantšha ba 2 ranta ra khono ya studio ra recorder ra betha hit ra popa ra ba sharp wa ikushi so braga that's why go mfethu go ba daki mfethu mona go ba daki braga ka problem that's why batho ba bangwe ba daki ba nyaka go dia mago
okay
it's because of the lifestyle.
I'm loving where this is going. So and it now brings a lot of things and lenako I just believe or esandumela, you know. Now let's shift things now. Because I get this, like I said, it's your number one fan, and I want people like to really know and understand you. As much as we have scary things, as much as we have said things that have been said, but mostly I'm focusing on you and the craft itself, right? So I would love you to share with us, if you feel okay, right? The achievements ever since you started the music industry. Like, what are things that you can say today I can stand and, you know, tap my shoulder to say I've done this? So far we have mentioned the events the Lord want to host. Still revolves around the music itself.
Sure.
Yeah, and we know, like I said, you know, there's people, I also suffer from that. People won't look at things as achievements. We always say, it's nothing, I can't say that. But today, to drop an album or to drop a single with quality, it's not easy. So I need you to mention things you are proud of, to say, you know, I've achieved this and this and this and this ever since I've started in this industry.
Yeah, Anna, what's are you? Na since braga from 2008, until now, braga. Na for na it's an achievement. Hey, get achievement guy. That's why I got fun.
Sure.
Levaga eloring braga. Kirikori trega matomo. It was a mixtape. You can download it beat. Mara no braga honori. Kitene go studio. Kireking beat ka cheletolo bambukile. Sentanyana jana chabampatinje. Braga apena umbukano skano na rom fa chelete ka tsama go fa machiro go dia braga ka chelete la ke itse go record ka yona
investment.
That's why ke phela ke na le ditreke tse sharp wa bona ke invest braga wa bona.
Sure.
So for na ke achievement wa igushish
sure
ya di event re bule ja
sure
mara bona it's no sona ha ke nya go le botsa maka bona re sa lwela gore at least nyana e kopana bona
sure
ka se re jwanjwang bona go le nna le a bona no re no hape industry e change from 0 to 95 ene kana go enyane
sure
okay braga rile re sa re pusha mona ka hip hop re sa tsenele a re hip hop tlile from rap to trap re sa re ka ra trap mona a shao ma piano ba thola ba re tshela borotho bona braga
sure
and the attitude ya hip hop le ma piano a di tshwana
and I like the fact of you saying or you are investing back into the craft unlike motoloreng a fetso gola would do something else. And now you mentioned about okay when actually you go and maybe buy beat, right? That shows or you have a spirit of because there's people Balorong would say nah I just have to download until order the beat you still also investing back, right? So I would love you if you are comfortable with that to mention the people that you work with in terms of from beat creation, from studio session to record, because I believe we have other people they are working behind the scene. Beat but we don't know where is it coming from. So I think it's fair enough also to acknowledge such people to say for you to hear this good music, Swizzy, there's someone who created such and such beat.
Yeah, wabona erke bulele something wona mo. Abana ona le nthongwe na for no erke bulele na ka rato le bona di producer je ka mo ka le re ba ile ba producer di beat.
Sure.
Ba mixe ja. Le ifuna le ba bangwe ba lore bana le kwalo wa bona and abanya go ibontshe na tse hore wena le kwalo re jwanjwa
sure
aba khona thusha like the artist tse dingwe wa bona braga o ka no ba producer go sha braga not every time ore e tlamile let's say phela go patedi wa rana e mara e motho a tlile le something braga hence I was saying ore I said something ore una le mtharo balanga cheese una le mtharo balanga tlala wa bona braga motho la ga tla tshwere clipanyana re mfeto like phrase on record se braga bona maybe tja tlile ke le shapunyana ke tla no fela ke tlo ke artist motho braga mo kwele botlhogo
sure
wa ngwishare e mona go bui mona wa tsara mona le artist le rona ya go record mara di palla go record because of abana nyo and I understand our producer le ona o nyaka something ntlhase wa regiwe and stuff wa bona re mo ka tlamile re spanisana re bana ba phela re le sore le ga o fela re bana ba motho
sure
a bona re dutse so under one roof re bana ba motho ba tlamile re ratane re berekishana
sure
no na ga ratole ba di producer je le re di gone thusa bana ba bangwe ba le banya go recorder le nna go e go shisho le nna ke a thoma ke gone go afforda go reka beat
sure
ke patele mixing the production and stuff
sure no
a re mara o ntse o gola dilo di a change gone tseba di khona nyana re clipa nga ithula dale di event nyana tse ba re bitsang tsona wa bona sente ba bona lo tse di so
sure
a feta re thusaneng mona di producer ba feta nna ke a leboa braya 15-14 years on if I'm not mistaken nelentse ba bangwe le na le kwa le a tseba re ene nna ke straight talk la tseba re yale ke nna na braga na ona le kwa le nna ke gone botsa re ona le kwa le nna le wena braga na re ka skwana ne a mpotse re kwa le ga ke ngo botsa batho nna ke straight talk braga nna ke a bolela straight wa bona
no thank you so much
ba ntlhoile wa bona
sure
mara wa swana o ntlhoile wa ntlhoya
sure
o sa nrat le na go rat nthoga di a maybe
no thank you so much for honoring this call. So unfortunately we out of time we're out of time, but then I would love us to rate like this. I would just call it word of the moment.
All right,
if you were to say something now, word of the moment before I close this episode. Yes,
word of the moment: unity. Bafet unity brings success.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure. All right. Thank you. And I believe we are at the end of our Your Number One Fan episode. From me, Jack, the Black God, Black Shikwembu, Abuti Wateka Famba, quick, fast, way. Wow. I'm signing out.